long was that program? That was 4 years?
for four priests.
Okay.
For the fourth one,
Mm-hmm.
uh, the school was already closed, and I went to build airplane.
Yeah,
And from airplane, I went to the concentration camp.
exactly. Yes.
And I counted several of them. In Pserov,
Mm-hmm.
it was 3 days standard jail for criminals.
That's where you spent 3 days in a jail cell there.
Yeah. And
Okay.
from there we went to Brno,
Right. A
and
bigger
there
city.
were the second largest or the largest
Prison.
jail,
Yeah.
because it used to be originally uh, uh, a star for university students.
Mm-hmm.
What I can remember
Yeah.
to say the name.
Yeah.
And it was a millionaire who gave money for it,
Right.
so it was huge.
Yeah.
And so the
Mm.
Gestapo took over it,
Yeah.
and they had one relatively small section on one side,
Okay.
and the criminals
Mm.
were on this other side,
Right.
and the people to be executed were close to the door.
Right.
And there was execution practically every day. And
Mm.
the standard was eight.
What do you mean 8?
8 people.
Killed at one time?
Yeah, they were standing.
Lined up. Yeah.
They
Okay.
were standing next to each other,
Right.
and opposite there would be 16 SS.
Yeah.
So for each to be shot
Yeah.
were two shooters
Right.
to make sure.
The job was done.
Yeah, and
Okay.
sometimes.
Were they blindfolded?
Pardon?
The people that were going to be executed, were they at least blindfolded? Or were they watching? If the people that were lined up to be executed, did
Yeah.
they have a blindfold?
No.
Really? Jesus. Okay.
No.
Wow.
They were taken by two people,
Yeah.
escorting them to the
Guards.
shooting place, and then came
Mm.
bus or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
full of the shooter. And,
Yeah.
so
These
that
were
would-
guards, right?
Pardon?
Guards? SS guards?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they had
Hmm.
the person in charge,
Yeah.
or the next in charge,
Yeah.
that would be two,
Yeah.
and that was it.
Hmm.
And someday there would be only two or one, and other day there would be maybe two groups.
Mm. Hmm.
And because the brick building was full,
Yeah.
they were there before they were shot. So there were 5 wooden barracks.
Okay.
I will in one of them,
Yeah. You
Yeah.
lived in one.
and the shooters were from the proper. In the wooden barracks, they were not as risky person
Right.
like there.
Yeah. Hmm.
And we had,
How did somebody find out that it was their execution day? Like, how would you know when you woke up that day? How would you
well,
be?
we didn't hear it.
No, no, I mean the person themselves that was to be executed next. How did they find out that it's my turn? It's, my number is up. Like, did a guard just randomly come while, you're getting ready for the day and say, you're coming with me, you're done,
They would,
or they just came and took you, or did they notify you in advance, or what?
yes.
Oh, they do, okay. Well, that's what
Say
I'm
they
asking.
were notified, there were sentenced to death,
Yep,
and so the death would
yeah.
come
So
next
they-
day.
Oh, okay.
Because they had
Mhm.
to get the shooter. They were a
Yeah.
few kilometers away in their barracks,
Yep.
so they would come every day.
Wow.
And
So that was their job every day. They
yes,
would come by bus just to kill people, basically.
they try women to do the shooting.
Really?
Yes.
They tried to get women to kill. Oh, okay.
Some of the women wanted to do it, and others didn't.
Well, yeah. Okay. What was the logic in getting women to do it?
Well, I guess the men they run, and some of the women wanted to.
Yeah, okay. That seems really strange to me.
So,
I wouldn't. Well, yeah.
and
Okay.
we got 3 meals there.
This was in Czechoslovakia still.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
And how long were you there?
about 9 or 10 days.
Oh, okay.
So when we had 1 day cafe
You had 1 day what?
to wash,
Oh,
okay?
so you were there for 10 days.
Building, and the water was coming down,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and
And it was
we
cold.
were escorted by 1 man to the whatever
Shower.
showers,
Yeah.
and there was another one waiting, and so we get,
Hmm.
you get to undress,
Yeah.
unbelievable speed.
Yeah.
Shower was right next to you,
Mhm.
so you get under the shower
Yeah.
and soap, and next to the shower
Mhm.
you step, and after that you try to put your clothes on,
Mhm.
and if you didn't, that it far
Faster.
speedy knock. So there was a guy with a hold, cut like that.
Yeah. So you would get
To
beat.
speed you getting dressed.
That was
So
encouragement.
you got showers and the whole thing,
Yeah.
5 minutes, 6
Oh,
minutes.
okay. Yeah. Well, I guess it's like a conveyor belt. You need people to keep
Yeah.
the line moving, I guess. Wow. Okay, I'm going to stop this